Good afternoon. It is 1:05 on Sunday, May 22nd. Happy long weekend if you're here in Canada. It is May 24 weekend. It is 12 degrees Celsius out right now. Chillier than yesterday. Yesterday was like high 20s, I think. It's a little humid. And we had a little bit of rain, I think, in the wee hours of the morning. And then it was gorgeous all day. Today is very overcast. It's a little chilly. It's very damp. I feel like I've been so busy these last few days. I think I put a vlog up for Friday and I haven't vlogged again since. The 2-4 weekend is a busy weekend for me. I have to, get the yards cleaned up for the year and do the pool thing and all that happy good stuff. So I did get out yesterday with Boo Boo and half-ass cleaned up the pool. It was left out all winter, which I don't normally do. I usually put it in the shed. But I didn't quite get that far, so it stayed out. We took the legs off and just laid it down. So it's really mucky. So Boo Boo and I were kind of working on that, and my buddy was so sweet. He came over and cut the lawns for me. I was able to get my backyard done last weekend because it was crazy. But my front yard hadn't been cut at all yet. Because it's either been wicked hot or raining. So I just haven't gotten around to it. So he was an absolute dream and did both the lawns for me and went around with the weed whacker and whipper snipped everything for me. So that was awesome. Thanks, bud. And Boo Boo and I messed around with the pool for a bit. And then I gave up. I was like, fuck it. There's not a whole lot of water in there, although the pool itself is disgusting. It needs a good scrub. So I said to Boo Boo, you know what? We're just going to leave it. Put the legs on, get it raised, get it up. I'll put enough water in it that if it gets windy or we were supposed to get a storm, that it doesn't blow all willy-nilly and like snap the legs or anything. I said, we're just going to leave it. And either today or Monday, I will get out there and I'll have to get into the pool and just scrub the shit out of it. And then put enough water in that I can go in with my skimmer and just skim the leaves out. And then I'll fill it and just chlorinate the shit out of it because it's going to have some scummy water in it. Or what I can do is skim the leaves out of it and put the sub pump in and pump all that water out, the nasty water, and then fill it from scratch. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it would be faster to do it the other way. Just skim it, fill it, and chlorinate the shit out of it. But we'll see. Because in like in-ground pools, when you put them away for the winter, you don't drain all the water out. You leave some water in there. And then you just, refill it and chlorinate the shit out of it. So I don't see why I can't do the same thing with a teardown pool. So, or an above ground pool. So, just saying. It's hot balls in this car. Fuck. Put the windows down just a crack. Okay. So, I think today I gotta get my shit together and just tidy up the house a little bit. I've got some laundry to fold and put away and some new laundry to do. Boo Boo left this morning. Him and a buddy of his, or maybe a couple of buddies of his, I don't remember, are going to Toronto to a concert. And I don't know if the concert is, it's got to be tonight because he's got to be coming home at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow's the holiday Monday. Nobody does nothing, like nothing's open. So nobody's working or anything. Most people aren't working. So the concert's got to be tonight. I don't remember who he's seeing. There was a couple of, I think there's like 3 bands. I think this is the one he was telling me about. It was like Joan Jett, Motley Crue, and 1 or 2 others. I think it's this one. It's either this one or he's going to a couple over the summer. So there's this one and then there's one in like August, I think. Unless August was Elton John. He wanted me to go with him to see Elton John in, I think it was August or September. And then he found out the tickets were like $400. I was like, yeah. I like Elton John, but not for $400. Sorry. I won't go see anybody for $400. Fuck off. So, yeah, I think it was Joan Jett, Motley Crue, and 1 or 2 others tonight in Toronto. So, I'm excited for him. He'll have a good time. He likes going to Toronto. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope he has a good time. I told him, have lots and lots of fun, but be safe. Much as I love Toronto, you do have to kind of, you know, as in any big city, you need to be aware of your surroundings and stuff. So, you know, he's from small town buckfuck nowhere, so he don't know these things. He's so cute. So he'll have a good time. He's so funny. He actually, we went out to Superstore last night. I wanted to make pizzas, so I wanted to go out and get this flatbread and whatever. And he says, oh, well, I'm going to come with you. He wanted to get some eyeliner. He wants to, you know, look like a rock star at the concert. So I said, that's fine. I'll take you. I'll get you some eyeliner. So we went to the Superstore and I got the stuffs that I wanted for dinner. And then we went to the cosmetics part of the store. And it took a little while to find some good smudgeable eyeliner. It seems to me like the in thing now is like this, you know, stay put eyeliner, be it like a gel liner that like dries really quick, or liquid liner, but liner that doesn't really smudge or move, right? I love me a good smudgeable liner. I don't care. I don't need my makeup to look perfect ever. I don't give a fuck. Unless I'm doing like a wing or something. But, so I found one for him and it had a smudger on the bottom of it, which I said, you know, I use my finger when I do shit like that, but a smudger would probably be easier for you. Being as he's never done the eyeliner thing before. So, that was fine. We got our shit. We went home. And I made dinner and everything. And at one point in the evening, he came downstairs so frustrated. Because he couldn't get the eyeliner open. Like, he got the packaging off, which is actually the hard part, right? And that's what I thought his issue was, so I'm laughing at him. And I said, yeah, honey, girl problems. Like, it's hard being a girl. And he says, no, I got the plastic off. He said, but he was reading the instructions on how to, like, take the cap off and stuff. And when he went to take the cap off, what he was doing was actually, like, you spin it, and it brings the eyeliner up. And then to take the cap off the bottom where the smudger is, you just have to twist and pull, right? Well, when you twist and pull, the whole smudging thing comes off. It's like, I don't know why it comes off. That's so stupid. But he thought he broke it. He was all pissed off. It was like an $8 liner. Like, what? What? I saw eyeliners for like 15 bucks. What? No. But anyways, I'm laughing at him, and I said, well, no, I said, I agree that it's stupid that the smudger comes off when you go to take the cap off. Like, that's retarded. But I said the cap for the actual eyeliner, you just pull it off. He says, well, it said something about twisting, and I twist the bottom. And that's how he found out that the smudger came off. He was twisting the bottom to try and open. He was so confused. I was like, yep, yeah, well. I said, this is why men don't wear eyeliner, because it's a lot of work just to get at the eyeliner. Men don't have that kind of patience. It's so funny. And then he was asking me, well, do I do the top and the bottom? Like, do I do a circle? And I'm looking at him. I said, well, I guess if you want to be like Ozzy Osbourne, you could. If you're just going for like the punk emo kind of thing, you really just need to do the bottom and smoke it out. Like, you just need messy eyeliner. Like, you're not a chick. You're not going to wear it like a chick, and you know, you're not going to an Ozzy show, so don't worry about it. He says, well, you do the top and the bottom. And I said, well, yeah, when I do a winged liner or something, yeah. If I'm not doing a wing liner, I just do the top. I could give a shit about the bottom. I said, but you're not a girl, honey, so you're not going to wear it like a girl. You know, you just want to smoke out the bottom and look like some sort of punk rock kind of, you know, yay. He's like, oh, okay. I never thought I'd be explaining to my son how to apply eyeliner. But whatever, I thought it was so funny. He was so excited about this last night. And then he came down and he's showing me his attire for the concert, right? He's like, I found my ripped jeans. Like, oh, good for you. So he had his ripped jeans, he had his Rob Zombie t-shirt, and then he found some sort of denim type shirt. I was like, well, you know, whatever, do you? He's like, is this rock? I guess to somebody it is. Like, if that's what you want to wear it. Nobody's going to be looking at you. Like, it's a concert, man. They all going to be looking at the stage. Nobody gives a shit about you. It's so funny. It's like, I don't know, man. Back in the day when I used to go to concerts, well, when I went anywhere, I never gave a thought to what I was wearing. I didn't care. Like, you're lucky I put clothes on and I didn't show up in my pajamas. Like, you know, if I washed my hair, you know, you were something special. Like, I never cared. I was such a dirt. Fuck. Did not care. The only time I lost my mind about what I was going to wear somewhere is if I was going somewhere like with my mom or something, like some kind of family thing that you had to gussy up for or something. That shit would drive me batshit crazy because I couldn't wear my ripped jeans or my plaid shirts or my docks, and you know, I couldn't spike my hair and I couldn't wear a bandana, and it was like, well, like, I don't know, how else do you dress? And of course my mom would always be like, well, you know, a skirt would be nice. Like, well, then you're gonna have to go shopping because a bitch don't own that. Like, that is not my cup of tea to this day. I like pants, I like shorts, I like my shit covered. So funny. So I hope he has a good time. Hope he has a good drive back. I don't remember if if his buddy is driving, or if he must have been driving, because they would have left a lot earlier. I'm pretty sure he said last night that he was leaving by like 9 o'clock this morning. So they must have been driving, because the trains, they would be leaving at like 4 in the morning or something. The train service in this town is almost non-existent. I don't even think the Robert Q is here anymore. We used to have a Robert Q drop-off, pick-up and drop-off, actually just up the road here. I don't think it's there anymore. I don't know. If it is, it doesn't run very often. I wonder if I should go sit on that rock. I am so hot. Oh my God. Let's go sit on the rock. I don't think there's too many people walking around in here today. It's very wet. I don't like vlogging around people. It makes me self-conscious. But I can't sit in here. Oh my God, it's so hot. Let's give it a try. Bear with me. Oh my God. Get my coffee. I think that rock looks dry. It's gonna be wet as fuck and weedy over here, but that's fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My coffee doesn't spill. I'm really mad. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh my God. It is very fresh out today. I likes it. Oh, and of course you're going to come walking over here now with your little dog. Let's turn this way so I can't see the people. Find a flat spot to put my coffee. That'll do. Sorry if there's a glare on my glasses, but I lost one of my contact lenses the other night and I don't have any more, so I need to be able to see. So on Friday, because I was off, I had my counseling appointment, and I was very disheartened to find out that I only have one more session. That means I get 3 sessions. Like, that's utterly useless in my opinion. So I'm gonna have to see if I can finagle a way to get more. Like, I know if I talk to my family doctor and tell him like I need actual therapy and this is why, I believe that that is covered under OHIP. But that would mean having to talk to my family doctor, and one, I don't know him. Like, I've never actually been to see him outside of like when I went in and filled out the paperwork and you know, did like a full workup or whatever when I first started going to him, so he would be like a family doctor. And I don't feel very comfortable discussing anything with him, so, you know, like when I went to him about my ears, it has taken, what, like a month maybe for me to get him to actually do anything, like to send me to an ENT, which I am going to go see at the end of June. I'm not even in this town. I have to go to another town. I have to go to my boyfriend's town to see an ENT. I'm not impressed. And I spoke to the ENT also on Friday. they finally called me, told me about the appointment. They want me to do those friggin' nasal spray again. Oh my God. Like, it did nothing the first time. What do you think it's gonna do now? Like, whatever. So on Tuesday, I have to get a hold of my family doctor and tell them to fill that script, and I have to take that nasal spray up until I go to the ENT on the 27th of June. For fuck's sakes. So stupid. But I'm gonna have to do something because I need more counseling. I think, well, I don't even think it's counseling that I need. I think it's therapy, because this guy, I mean, in my short experience with counseling, he's not doing anything. Like, he's a super nice guy and whatever, but I mean, so I'm finding all that very, very frustrating. I have something on my eyelash that is driving me crazy. I think I got it. Nope, I didn't. Whatever. So, I don't know. I might have to bite the bullet and talk to my doctor, and I'm not at all impressed with that. I feel like I've told enough people, like, I don't like broadcasting my shit. So, there's that. I don't know. I kind of want to go for a walk. I don't know. Oh. Head back to my car. There's too many people. I'll sit here and sweat. It's fine. There's way too many people walking about. Makes me very uncomfortable. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'm feeling a little torn. I know I need it to help me get my shit back together and fucking carry on and, you know, live a life. Work full time, like, you know, to be a productive grown-up. But at the same time, it's like, every time I've gone to a family doctor about, you know, like a physical medical problem or anything really, they always kind of, or at least I perceive it as belittling. I don't know. And that makes me very angry and frustrated. And I mean, I feel like if your patient comes to you with any kind of issue, it is your job as their doctor to listen and not judge. And then make suggestions and maybe gently guide, right? But I don't know. I have a very hard time discussing stuff like that when I feel like A, I'm being judged, and B, I'm not being listened to. Like, and then that just sort of adds to everything, right? Like, it certainly doesn't help. I don't know. And then I end up sitting around like now and building it up in my head and probably making it more complicated than it needs to be, right? Like, I don't know. Is he coming? coming up behind me. Where is he going? Oh, okay. This was probably not a good idea. I didn't realize it when I left the house, but I am feeling a little today. We're not feeling the people. And it's not busy down, like it's not crazy busy down here. Like when it's nice out, this park is rocking. Right now it's just like people walking with their honeys and walking their dogs, and there's a couple power walkers that I've seen. They cray. Stay away from them. But yeah, the sporadic few that are down here are just too many today. Go away. Go home. It's my turn in the park. I don't know. I'm just feeling very frustrated, and I don't know. Help me. I snorted, sorry. Yeah, I think what I'll do for today is just ignore everything. I'll go grab another coffee. I have my computer set up to watch the Prime today. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Last night, I was binge watching Johnny Depp movies because I needs to support my imaginary husband. He's been going through it. And I love him so much. I was very excited to see that Emily D. Baker has a post up, I don't know, a promo or whatever, for her stream tomorrow. I keep forgetting that they're in the States and it's not a weekend over there. So courts are a go for Monday. So my plan, I think, for today, because it's so crappy out, is to get my housework done, get my laundry done and caught up and all that kind of good stuff. Just get all my inside stuff done now that the outside stuff has got a good head start. Excuse me. And then Monday, a bitch is setting an alarm. I don't care if I sleep or not. I'm setting an alarm and I'm getting up and I'm watching Me That Court because my husband is going to be on stand tomorrow. My imaginary husband. My one day in one of these lives will be my husband. I love him so much. My boyfriend was laughing at me. He's been at his buddy's trailer all weekend. I think he said he was going to go home today. He's had enough of... They've got like fucking 5 kids or some shit like that. It's crazy. But he was saying, you know, it's been a good time sitting outside and all that kind of stuff. That, you know, the campfires and all the food and whatever. But he's had enough of the kids. I mean, they range from what, maybe 3 or 4 to like 17, 18. Like, it's insane. So he wants to go home today. Have some quiet. But I was telling him last night, we were texting, and he asked what I was doing. I said, well, actually, I've been binge watching Johnny Depp movies. I watched Crybaby because it's campy and awesome, and I love it so much. And I watched Ninth Gate, and I watched Public Enemies, and then I went to bed. And he's laughing at me, and I said, hey, I said, you know, I've got to support my imaginary husband. He's been, you know, he's been going through it. He needs my love and support. I am there for my man. He's laughing at me. It was actually really nice last night. I was binge watching the movies, and when I put Public Enemies on, which I haven't seen in a good long while, it's really good. I ran a bath, and while Boo Boo and I were at Superstore yesterday, they had the big bath bombs. They had those on 10 for $10, so I snagged 10. I have not had a good soak in the tub in forever. So I put Public Enemies on. It's probably about 11:30 or something like that in the evening. And I ran me a good hot bath, and I washed my face, and I put a facial mask on, and I threw a bath bomb in the tub and set the movie up on my laptop, put it on the counter in the bathroom, and I sat and had me a nice good long hot soak while I watched Public Enemies last night. It was awesome. And I didn't realize that these bath bombs were actually scented. I just thought they made the water look pretty. I haven't used one of these, like, ever, like these big bath bombs. I've never used one of these. I used to use Epsom salts and bubble baths and the bath oils from time to time. When I was like, I don't know, probably started doing that when I was like 11, and I used to do it right up into my mid to late 20s. And when I hit, drinking age, I would, like once a month, when Boo Boo went to bed, when he was like a baby, little, I would put him to bed, and once he was down, run a good hot tub and throw in some bubbles and some bath oils, and lock the bathroom door, and I would bring in a bottle of wine and a glass, my cigarettes and an ashtray, because I used to smoke in the house back then, and lock the door and just lay there. And I would stay in the tub until either the bubbles were gone or the water went cool, whichever happened first. Put a facial mask on and just have a couple glasses of wine or half a bottle, whatever. The kid was sleeping. And that was something that I did for me like once a month, right? So when I saw these bath bombs, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, like, Monkey's at his dad's for the long weekend, and Boo Boo's leaving town. I was like, oh, it was actually my plan to do tonight, this bath bomb and whatever. But I was like, no, we need to do one. So I did. It was so nice. But I didn't know that these things were scented. And so the majority, I think, of what I grabbed were purple ones. And I guess the purple ones are lavender, which is my favorite scent in life. I love lavender. I love lavender everything. Oh my, it's just... It's one of those scents that is very relaxing to me, like whole body relaxing. It's mind relaxing. Like, it's just, I love it so much. I usually buy my deodorant with lavender in it. I buy a body spray that's lavender. Like, everything is like, my hand soap is lavender, everything. We need all the calming we can get. We are spun as fuck. So it was so nice. A nice hot bath and the facial mask. And, oh, my face feels so nice today. Love it. So that was a good time. I really enjoyed that. I could very well do that again tonight. And with wine tonight. I didn't do wine last night. I think I brought a Gatorade in with me. I usually have wine in the house. I think I have wine in the house. I have a nice glass of wine and maybe either put a movie on or, just play some music, some nice, I don't know, maybe some nice slow jazz. I love jazz. Oh my God, I love jazz. Jazz and the blues. I love it. But we'll see. Anyway, shit, we're at the 30-minute mark, just passed. So, I'm going to boot, grab a coffee, and try to get productive. So anybody who happens to be watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.